Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are still gearing up for our war against the Synthoid Link, and it's going to be a big one. So we're taking these preparations very, very seriously indeed. Now, I did realize just now, like during the space of that pause, that I had mathed wrong. So we're at 380 out of 394 naval cap, right? But we're making 2 more cruisers at 4 naval cap each. So we're going to be at 388 out of 394. Which means that we can get 1 more. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. There we go. And now, all future alloys can go into border defenses. So that'll be perfect, at least until such a time as our naval capacity changes. That's going to be something we're going to need to do relatively as often as we can, really. Realistically speaking. That's going to be a pretty big necessity. But we're almost ready to declare this, honestly. Like, we need a little bit more alloys. In fact, we need quite a lot more alloys, but I mean, we could maybe go after the Bavi? Grab some territory up over here? I mean, they're being gone after by the Commerce League here. But Oxum is a great place to be. I feel like we do this. It's not going to take us long at all to get there. And I kind of don't want this fleet to go. I'm going to just send our main fleet.
Construction complete.
Excellent. And let's re-get these guys back in orbit so that we don't have to pay as much upkeep on them. Get in there. Okay. And I think we should be okay. Where's our construction ship at? The Fianita construction is done. We're going to need our construction ship and a science ship up over here. Why did it just take me over here? I shift-clicked on this science ship.
Engaged.
Okay. It's a little strange. We shouldn't have any problem routing this, though. Oh, hello. Autonomous status, huh? Okay. Yep, it would appear that we are just completely wrecking these guys. And I definitely want to grab as much territory over here as we can. Now, I did build a gateway at this wormhole, so we're still going to have defenses there. We're probably not going to have defenses on this side of the wormhole, though. Okay. Let's get these guys up over here as soon as we've finished taking out the breeze. Which all that's left there is some battleships. We should have no problems whatsoever routing this. Though we have taken a fair amount of damage. There's no doubt about that. This battle is going interestingly.
Attrition complete.
And I don't like it when battles go interestingly. I like it when battles are nice and boring. Okay, we took out one of their battleships. We're going to take out another, so we just cut their damage in half right there. So that's actually a huge deal. We have mostly corvettes out here now. I think we win this. But it was awful close. We're going to have to go back for repairs. Either way. Yeah, these battleships are tough. I wasn't expecting them to be quite this tough, but we're about to take out this battleship here, which is going to cut their damage in half yet again, and focus all of our damage. So we've definitely got this under control now, but that was closer than I would have liked it to be sure. Luckily, we've taken everything else out, so this is perfect. Ish. It's going to be expensive to rebuild this fleet. Okay, we just got our battleship build cost reduction. That's going to be handy. Let's get some cruiser build cost reduction. And you guys, go repair. We're just going to spend all of our alloys on reinforcing this fleet. Let's get this construction and science ship in here. ASAP. Research projects in system. And then survey the system. And then the construction ship can just walk up here for now. I don't know why I say walk. It's gonna fly up there. So this is coming out of Grunthirst. That's fine. What did we actually end up losing? We lost almost half that fleet. So we've got a few corvettes. We lost about half of our destroyers, a third of our cruisers, half of our battleships. We did not lose our Titan, which is a good thing. But realistically, it's not too bad. All things considered. It could have been way, way worse. Okay, so we're back at Grunthirst. Getting ourselves some repairs. And man, is it nice to be able to just teleport around. That's so good. So once we've repaired, we'll head out again. We shouldn't run into any more major issues. That was their strongest fleet by far. We should be able to just grab the rest of this without any real concerns. We're just going to continue hitting that sweet, sweet reinforce fleet button. Okay. Let's go. Now I'm going to grab everything over here except Oscum. I don't want to risk that we don't get Oscum.
Rocket new tech.
Okay, Strategic Coordination Center is done. Naval cap increase. That's going to be huge. We go for that. Excellent. And this is actually building out of Shap, but that's perfectly fine. There's a gateway there. We don't care. It can build out of literally anywhere now that both of our shipyards have a gateway. And it's, for all intents and purposes, exactly the same location with our logistics network that we've set up. Okay. So we should be just fine to take these areas. And this fleet that they have here is not strong enough to attack Oscum, so that's the reason why we're waiting to attack that, because it's unlikely that they're going to be able to grab it quickly.
Acquisition complete.
Okay. We are now doing battle over here. It should not be a problem, and we do have nanites to repair any damage that we do end up taking. Their odds of piercing our shield is kind of low. I guess they have done some hull damage, right? Actually, no, they didn't. 0 hull damage. They did a little armor damage, but that'll repair. Excellent.
Acquisition complete.
Okay, so we'll just take this territory. Should be no problem whatsoever. And I accidentally clicked on the wormhole instead of the science ship. Come down here and survey this once you're done. Excellent. Once again, they did almost no damage. We took a little hull damage and a little armor damage again, but that'll repair, thanks to our nanite swarms. No worries. That initial fleet combat was kind of sketchy, though. I'm not going to lie about that. I was worried. Luckily, I'm not worried about any of this. Even this, like, sure, they have a lot of stations, but this isn't really a problem. We'll get them taken care of eventually.
Mission complete.
It'll take some time, but we'll do it. In the meantime, we can always reinforce this fleet a bit. Okay, we do need to take out all of the stations here, so we'll have to see. Oh, we have a missing fleet here. One of these guys withdrew. We'll have to see if this guy withdraws as well. When that turns back up, we'll just group it back up with the correct fleet. Okay. So far, so good.
Fleet destroyed.
And that wasn't actually a fleet destroyed, it was just one of these little singleton guys. It's fine. I'm not too worried. Okay, we've got another one over here. That perdition beam doing work, though. You can come on back as soon as this combat ends, actually. We'll have to do it then. But it should be done momentarily. There we go. So you guys go ahead and group up with this fleet. Should not take long. Research projects in this system, and then survey it. We'll do this one after. And we'll also just go ahead and hit that sweet, sweet reinforce fleet button. And here comes a few more corvettes. Fantastic. How's our macro doing? Poorly is the answer. Let's go ahead and get ourselves... Well, we have a building available here. We've got plenty of housing. We have plenty of jobs. So I'm leaning towards... I really wish you had mining buildings where you can produce additional minerals other than the mineral purification plants. It's kind of weird that that's the only resource that you can't do that with. But alas, in the current version of the game, it's not an option. So an alloy foundry it is. Okay, this tech world needs housing, so we'll go ahead and get it some. This fringe planet needs a building, and so we are going to go ahead and get a bioreactor. This generator world has unemployment. It's awkward. This mining world, we can remove some of these tile blockers, and so we're going to do exactly that. This mining world needs housing, so we're going to get it some. There we go. There's that macro work done. And now let's go ahead and bring these guys over to the singularity. And I'm just kind of thinking here, I mean, we've got an anomaly here. But I kind of want to let it finish that anomaly, and then actually survey this and just come down this direction, and then fill this in later.
Mission complete.
That's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing anyway. We'll just continue reinforcing this fleet. And how long on this... Okay, we're at 83%. That won't be too much longer. It's only a level 4 anomaly. But as soon as you're done here, I want you to continue surveying this area. Okay, it's an automated shipyard. We can have the construction ship do that while we are finishing surveying this system. That's all we need to do there. So then we can come on down here, research projects, survey system. Excellent. Then once the construction ship is done with the automated shipyard, we'll get rid of the ships that it comes with. I don't really want to keep them around. I'm just doing this to get it out of the log, honestly. And then you can go ahead and build a starbase here. Excellent. So this basically gives us all this territory for free. I mean, it cost us some alloys, I suppose. A fair amount of alloys, really. But overall, I think it'll be worthwhile. We're not going to get any planets out of it, but we'll get some resources. And some tech. Now we are still working on repairing our armor and hull with the nanite swarm, but that's okay. That'll be done soon enough. We're at 40% done with that automated shipyard, but we are researching all of these that were left behind. Traces of kinetic batteries. Fun stuff. Aren't we researching kinetic batteries right now? We are indeed. Okay. That's going to be exciting. I have no idea what it's going to do. When we research these, are these going to go away? Because it's just kinetic batteries. Or is it just going to convert into generic research? It might convert into generic research. We'll find out next month. I should hope it would convert into generic research. Be super awkward if it didn't. Are we about done researching this? Yeah, it's actually going to give us the tech right now, but we also just got the tech, and then they just went away. Okay. Fair enough. Well, that was certainly awkward. Survey the system. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. We do need additional cruisers and destroyers over here. Actually, just cruisers and battleships. No, we do still need 2 more destroyers. No, we don't. They just jumped in. Excellent.
Special project complete.
Okay, so we got these new ships that I'm just going to immediately disband. Scum and villainy on Agriculture 1. Oh no.
Mission complete.
Agriculture 1, what are you doing? Stop it with your scum and villainy. I'm gonna deploy hunter-killer drones. Like, get out of here. This tech world does, of course, need an additional research lab, so we'll go with that. Fantastic. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we're going to grab Oscum. We're going to fill in all of this area here while we are simultaneously finishing up our fleets, getting our border defenses ready, and then we'll go after the Synthoid Link relatively soon. Maybe not next episode, but maybe the one after. We'll have to see how it all pans out. I know I've been saying that a fair amount recently, and then we just find something else to do, but I promise, I have not forgotten Irma. This is very upsetting to me. But you know what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold. I believe in that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.